Going over to the Cultural Pod podcast of Ulta Beauty doing a promotion with a man in drag and going viral on social media because, well, of course, it's moronic. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Libs of TikTok. And he said, quote, or sorry, she said, quote, Ulta Beauty just did a makeup collaboration with this dude pretending to be a girl. Disgusting. And you see a man with a very, very strong jawline, beard, long feminine hair, wearing a dress, going inside of an Ulta Beauty apparently. And of course, he's going to sound, as you would predict, cliche as hell.
JD Hair is now at Ulta, and I'm here to see the display for the first time, you guys. Hi, honey. What's your name?
Paulina.
Nice to meet you, Paulina. Nice to meet you. What's your name, honey? Nice to meet you, Flo. We're gonna see what JD Hair looks like at Ulta for the first time. It's gonna be Ulta fun. Okay, let's see it. Who's that? She's so pretty. I got highlights since then.
So, in true narcissism, he is pointing at himself in the poster board, saying, "Who is that?" Well, it's obviously you.
Who is that? She's so pretty. I got highlights since
And he calls himself a she, of course.
then. You guys, do you think it's pretty?
It's gorgeous.
Do you think she's gonna get along with all of her other new Ulta friends?
Gorgeous, of course.
She fits right in.
She does, right? JVN Hair is now at Ulta Beauty
And he's wearing high heels.
nationwide. We love the hair you have.
Now, culturally, I mean, I think this type of marketing strategy is kind of petering out. But again, I understand why they do it. Who's the people that spend the most amount of money on makeup? Well, they're, liberal white women. There's a lot of gals who they piss away a lot of money on makeup. I think it's one of the dumbest things women spending money on. Again, men waste a lot of money as well. I would argue on different things. I mean, hobbies and cars, modifying your car is probably a big one. But in terms of in terms of waste of money, makeup has had to be one of the top things ever invented in terms of stupid. It's almost unfathomable how much money people waste on makeup and the profit margins for those items. I personally think it's one of the dumbest things on the planet, but nevertheless, this went pretty well. I got 1.2 million views and 15,000 likes. Now, again, I don't agree with this marketing strategy, but makeup companies are going to try to double their sales. I don't think they ever will. I think they're also just leaning into what liberal women love. And, I mean, they like these kinds of things. A lot of these gals on the social media are calling this guy brave, beautiful, etc. funny third thing. I mean, it's kind of just a cliche copy-pasted Dylan Mulvaney, who got millions of dollars from big brands, including a tampon company. And again, Dylan Mulvaney is a man, but women liked it. Personally, I think it's disrespectful, the way that they were basically doing women face and profiting off of it. But perhaps I'm alone in this assessment. Everyone in the comments is calling him brave and beautiful and lying. Now, not really, but we'll check it out anyway. Well, the first one comes to us thanks to Balmer saying, quote, he isn't acting like a woman, he's acting like an over-the-top caricature of what some gays think women act like, getting 746 likes. Which, well, this wasn't the top response, but a little biased. I think this person is handsome and brilliant. Me, the topic show, I say, quote, Dylan Mulvaney 2.0, LOL, getting 5 likes. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, WTF is wrong with these people, getting 1.1 thousand likes. I mean, we say that, but at the same time, this guy is probably getting a couple $100,000 this marketing promo. An unfathomable amount of money for what he's doing. Scroll down, you have Trump Tracker. I'm pretty sure I follow him just because he's more of a contrarian. Because again, like gets a little bit boring if you're in an echo chamber. Now he says, quote, have you tried crying about it? Sometimes that helps me. He gained 27 likes, 14 responses, and 7,000 views. Jeez Louise. George says, no, I will just quit shopping there and not give another thought. Gain 2 likes. Which again, I do debate, will this have any negative impact on their sales? And guys don't waste money on makeup. And I would guess most women who are more conservative and are against these things probably don't waste as much of their money on makeup as well. Maybe maybe Ultra's core demographic, this is going to actually increase their sales. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Now you also have John Rucker saying, quote, makes me nauseous. I hope they go bankrupt, getting 2.2 thousand likes, which I certainly don't think they will. Going down more and more. Dr. Shuri has a gentleman holding a picture rather, saying, quote, if genitals don't define gender, how does removing them affirm it? Off-Right Grier has a picture of the cliche Halloween costume of people dressed up as a horse, and it's labeled trans woman, and they have a real horse, and it's named woman, getting 663 likes. Off-White Groper also has a sign that simply says women don't have penises, getting 404 likes. Dr. Shari also says, quote, Hope Ultra loses 99% of their business for partnering with this degenerate freak. If people shamed these disgusting people and made them realize once how abnormal and hideous their ways are, maybe things would finally start to change back to normal, getting 803 likes. I mean, a lot of the incentive mechanisms is for people to lean into that because, again, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, they're getting social accolades on social media, they're being praised left and right. I mean, Dylan Mulvaney is perhaps the best use case, culturally speaking, when it comes to incentive mechanisms for falling into the great realm of leftism. Before he dressed up as a woman, as I pejoratively say, go on the woman face campaign where he had his days of womanhood, where he was just stereotypical women stuff, not realistic at all. I mean, he was just a gay man doing videos on YouTube. No one really cared. It wasn't until Dylan Mulvaney started to do the whole women face campaign when, I mean, he went viral on social media. I think he literally got $1 million brand deal from Ulta Beauty. I mean, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of likes on social media. Everyone, most people on, this has become a political issue, praising him. I mean, they're doing it for a reason. And I don't think it's healthy, but I think that's a great example of how social media can manipulate people to change their whole personality and their whole lifestyle. Now, scrolling down more and more, you have Oregon Shari saying, quote, I don't know any women who act like this, so I don't know what he's pretending to be, getting 121 likes. Matt says, considering the customers are women and you think they find a way to do the gig, go woke, go broke, getting 208 likes. Hershey Squirt says, good God, what a bundle of sticks, getting 147 likes. Dr. Mingo says, quote, they're always over the top flamboyant, annoyingly flamboyant. No one normally behaves like that. It's such an act, getting 265 likes. American USMC veteran says, quote, well, ladies, it's time to boycott Ulta Beauty. Obviously, Ulta hasn't gotten the memo that America is finished with all their woke garbage. Look at Sephora is going to be upping their sales real fast, getting 1.1 thousand likes. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Sephora as a makeup company, I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing. No, Julie says, quote, I believe Sephora is also running ads in stores like this. I'm done with both. You can purchase most of what they can directly from the manufacturer, getting 44 likes. So we'll see. Well, let's see here. Mrs. M also says, so effing weird. Guess I'll mark Ulta Beauty off my list of businesses to shop at, getting 321 likes. Rigo Star says he's also a child groomer, getting 226 likes. I guess I should say allegedly. Amelia Henderson says, quote, these corporations keep worshiping woke delusion instead of respecting women. This garbage would have been unthinkable 10 years ago, but now it's called inclusive, getting 162 to get 163 likes. So, what the heck? Julie B says Sephora has also gone woke. Buy to both. He is on a let's see. Is that Sephora? Yeah, Sephora.com. This guy has a collab with them too. To his credit, his hair does look long and luscious. I'm sure he's using their products. But yeah, we'll see how long woman face is profitable for these businesses. Oh, yeah, here we go. I was right. Taylor Silverman says, never forget. There's a YouTube video from Ulta Beauty's YouTube channel where they said, the beauty of girlhood with Dylan Mulvaney. Which, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how many, obviously these companies are doing it for not just cultural, motive, in terms of they want to have accolades from their customers, but also for financial gain. I do wonder, again, the only time we've seen a conservative boycott really being historically successful is the Bud Light campaign. That was a $1 billion impact on the company, and it got them to change their tune pretty darn quick. But, historically speaking, I think makeup companies are mostly bought by woke left women. I guess maybe if you're a guy in Hollywood, you might buy a tube of goop or whatever they make. But I don't think there's much incentive mechanism for them to listen to conservatives in this case. Of my married, of the instances where I've been privileged to be in a relationship, they've been more conservative gals, and they really didn't spend much money at all on makeup. I think one of them spent a little bit, so he had like a couple bottles, but on average, I don't think this will impact their sales in a negative way. Culturally speaking, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's disrespectful towards women, because I think this person is obviously doing a caricature of a woman. But it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. I don't think a boycott will actually be taking place here. That'll have a big fiscal impact on the company. But let me know your thoughts, because as always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and comments. Great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone, everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.